Streaming now. Hello everyone and welcome back to another mass builder stream. So we're going to go on here and we're going to see if we can build some more suits. We're going to do the whole game that we normally do, where it's called Name That Gundam, where we try and build 3 suits. Normally they are designed after Gundams or based on Gundams, to see if we can build them in mass builder here. I'm just busy getting stuff set up. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go into frames here. And we're going to set up a new suit. And I just realised that the audio was actually through the speakers instead of the headphones there. So we'll just quickly fix that. Okay. So there we go. Right, we'll keep that one because we did that before. That's a placeholder. We'll go with placeholder Mark II here, and I'll select it and we can go in and now make this suit. So armor, we're going to start off with a really easy one here, or at least I expect it to be easy. We'll do paint and affect all armor. This will really help the build. I just realised that's decals. Right, let's affect all armor here, and we'll do gloss white. That helps. And then we've got eye flare color. This helps us. I love all the little bits that the devs have done to really help make this easier to customize. Hopefully, we can do this a lot quicker this time. I'm going to take this sort of color here, go with that. And then we'll move on from here with the different styles. So what we'll do first is we'll get, like we normally do, we'll get the face shape and everything out of the way, and then we'll see what we can do from there. I reckon if I do the usual face, and then we'll go for this different armor. That might actually work, to be honest, already. Face armor. Neck armor's fine. Torso armor, this is where we get creative here in terms of trying to make stuff that looks kind of similar. I can get away with that. This mid bit is always a little bit weird, so I'll throw that there. We've got this sort of heavy set torso. The backpack is slightly different. I think I can get away with that for the backpack. But of course, if you guys can guess what I'm doing already, then by all means leave a comment and I'll tell you whether you were right or not. I think I'm trying to go for different newer parts here to see if we can get stuff looking decent, but I think that one might be the best one to go for the pelvis. The side skirts, or the front skirts, sorry, we'll go with this sort of thing. Side skirts, we'll go with then the rear skirts, we really want to just ignore them, they're fine the way they are. The shoulders need to be bigger, like a lot bigger, so we'll go with the newer ones. The upper arms, we'll give them the newer armor here. Elbows, I can't remember whether it does have any, but we'll give it the grace of having the pointier stuff. Then we've got these really cool sort of looking arms here. I think that'll do for him. And then we've got the hand covers, of which I'll just put the standard ones on here. Then we've got the legs, which are a little bit more unique. I think I can roll with that, although the standard ones might actually work here. I'm just trying to see about all the detail and everything. Let's just go with the standard. The kneecaps. John says that Fallout vid was hilarious. I know, right? I just had to share it. I think I can go with that for the knee. Hope the audio is alright, by the way. And then let's see what we got here. That looks thinner than it is, because it looks... That's weird, that. Because when you look at the icons, you've got the Mark 1 leg and then the Titan leg, and they both share the same icon. That's probably just a bug, but if the devs see this, then by all means get on that, because we've got like 3 that look the same here, relatively. Then we've got this one, which is exactly the same as the Assault Mark 1 leg, but is clearly the Titan one, going off the name, so it should look something like that. And then we've got the Blitz leg, which looks exactly like the Titan legs. So there's a little bit of a problem going on there. Ankle-wise, I'm going to actually go with that one for this. We're going to stylize this, but only a little bit. We'll go with... We'll keep it as that. Right, so if anyone can guess this from chat while I'm doing it, then by all means, please do. I'm only going to do minor colouring on this, because it is a... it's an interesting suit in the way that it's designed. I just got to get the colours right now. I just realised that the eye colours right. The eyes are there, so if I do... Blitz Gundam! No, no, no. I'm trying to get this done just right here. I think I'll go with that, because that kind of works. Because I already had the base here, luckily. Is it from IBO? No, no, no. Not from IBO. Okay, that'll work for there. And I think I might be able to get away with doing that as like a grey. Let's try having gunmetal there. Okay, that works. Side of the heads. Side of the heads? Side of the head. Right, the first one will have this kind of like teal colour, cyan. Cyan gloss I think will do. Yeah, cyan gloss is probably the best for this. And then we've got... I'll split this up again. I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible, but also looking as close to the source material as I can, so I like the way that the new options actually helped out, though. Right, so... Is the dual Gundam? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Right, so we got... more gunmetal there. We'll try breaking that up by having 3 as this lighter grey. And then, on the front's going to be a bit of a giveaway. Like where I am here, I just need to make 1 and 2 this sort of cyan style. It's all a case of using your imagination for this bit, but it's a bit awkward. Actually, no, let's keep 3 and 4 the way that it is. And then we got 1 here. Hey, Gundam guy! No, it's not Bale. It's not Bale. Cancel that one out. I was actually trying to figure out there what was going on with the colours. We've got... This is the easiest one out of the 3 that I've picked today. That's the kind of colour I want. The backpack is really weird because it doesn't have too much colour in it, but it has enough. Let's try that. And do cyan. Is it a Gundam? Yes, it is. Right, and then we'll do 3, 4, and 1 will be some of the final colours we have here. what I'll do is I'll even name these and keep them so that we can go through all the ones that we make in future because of the way that the system now works. So we'll do light grey here. Then we'll mirror that. And we'll do, light grey here. Grey gloss. Grey metal? Yeah, grey gloss. G3? No. Think more recent, guys. Think more recent and you'll be a little bit more on track within like the past 5 years. I need to just do that. The arms. I swear the arms don't actually have much more colour in them, but we'll do that. Age 3 Magnum. No. I still have to do the Age 3 Magnum. That's a good sort of reminder for me to do that in future. White. Section is white. Around here I need specific parts to be... Ah, there we go. Right. Okay, so that works. Is it from Age? No. I'll give you guys a little bit of an easier hint. It's from the build series. One of the build series. That way it allows you to narrow it down a little bit. My typing is terrible today, so it's gonna be like, it's fine, dude, it's fine. Right, let's get to the legs here. Right, the legs. I need like a dark grey. Found there. So let's try. And then we've got the feet. That. I think we're good. So we need. We're almost done here, and then I'm onto the weapons. Gundam guy's on point. He's close. Right, let's mirror this, and then we should be able to do the weapon here. We'll take off everything else, and we'll just do the weapon. I can't remember his name, but I know who it is. Everybody has forgot its name. Right, we'll give it the... I need to actually take a look and see if I can get a better image. I have got this kit as well. There we go. That actually that seems a little bit more accurate, but we'll... I wish they had like the polearm section that I want for this in future, where it has the bottom section that you guys are on about too. We might be able to make this. I'm just trying to see if I can get the spearhead looking the way that it is. I might... Actually, that might be okay. Depending on how I set it up. Let's go with lightning here. Get rid of those, because we don't need the rifle bits. What we do need is to paint here. We'll do the paint the same, so we got to go white gloss on everything. And then we'll do the same up here. And then what we'll do is we'll have this bit and that bit. And these bits as all that, like, light blue. It's almost like that, sort of, but it's reflective, it's highly reflective. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do a custom, so we'll do custom style 1, and then I'll edit style, custom style 1, and we'll do, theme, effect, blue. Transient Gundam! Yes! Hello everyone, welcome back. So yeah, we finally got it. It's the Transient Gundam. Well done to everybody that guessed correctly there, or eventually started figuring out what I was doing here. So what I'm going to do is try and... It's hard to rotate this at the moment. I have no clue why. Might be just the way that they've done things, but I'm actually trying to get it to be like super reflective here. Ah, there we go. If I put it about there, and then we're going to need to up the blue, I reckon. Because we need it to be super reflective so it's looking like a blade at the same time. So we'll do that. I might be able to get away with making the middle... God damn it. That moment where you have Discord go off at the same time. I'm going to have Discord probably going off in the background when people sending me messages here. Let's do that. I don't know why, because it's... like, it'll be one of the other Discords that I'm on as well. Let's see. I reckon I can get away with that and that as the same blue. Okay, that's looking good. Right, let's take out the Transient for a spin. Not gonna lie, I thought it was Bale at first, says Neo. No, hang on. Like, let's name this. So rename GBF, and then it's Transient Gundam. Did you try making the flower roast in this? I don't think I made the flower roast, to be honest. I'll have to try it at some point. This is just the first of today. I have 3 suits, all of which are melee ones that I want to try. So we'll do the mission now. We'll see how the Transient handles. I just realised the cyan parts won't match up with the blue bit on the spear, but what can you do? I just love the way the optimizations work a little bit better for us on this now. Oh, this looks pretty cool. I just wish I could have got the blue looking the same. Oh, I do like the way we got this plasma shield as well. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's... the thing is, because we've only got the spear, it might be a little bit crazy against the boss, but I do like the way that I can just jump in and out here, like I was saying the previous stream, about just having sort of this dive ability, so we can just dive in and out and just constantly stay out of enemies' range. Is that a new backpack? Yeah, it's got a little bit more spikes on it than previous backpacks. That's about it, though. I hope the audio is alright for you guys. I'm really enjoying the optimizations in this demo and just the way that everything feels a little bit more weighty. I can't remember how much of the animations they said they changed, but I know it was definitely the run animation that was changed, and also they included that almost like a GN shield that they've got. What's the next Gundam? Can't tell. That's for you guys to guess. Audio is perfect. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of like a GN field, by the look of it. They've added that for... I think it was just for certain types of damage. I need to do that lunge towards them, but... Nope. I think my shield is slowly failing here. The enemies aren't much a threat at the moment because they've not done much tweaking to the difficulty. They said like difficulty wasn't a thing that they've been focusing on in this, and as a result that's why the demo is a little bit easy for people to complete. It all depends on the build that you're running, I think, just based on what we've been able to experience in previous runs on this. I did say that I was going to wait for the next build before I started doing this again, so I'm just happy to get some stuff that feels like it's more weighted and looks just better than it did before. You can see in the center of the suit there where I also tried to do the GN drive, but I couldn't really do it, so I just had to colour the cockpit. And then we got this neat cutscene of the new boss. I want to see how hard it is to beat him with this thing. Oh! Oh! We get a little bit of frame drop there at the beginning, but not too much compared to the previous build, which had less optimization. I say that, and then he's busy flinging himself into things, and as a result, everything's going all over the place, and my frames are dropping a little bit. It's not too bad. Ooh! I love the way we can actually see his health bar as well, instead of like last time. We're slowly getting through all of them. I know it's pretty boring because we've only got like one melee attack, but that's what we get for having the Transient with just its beam spear. Or GN spear, sorry. Oof. Trying to make sure I don't get hit by that charge. I do like the new boss. It's so cool the way that he's got like a charge, a stomp, a projectile that goes quite far. I love the new HUD graphics. It's just so cool. I think the reason why people might say it's a little bit easier to fight this boss is purely because you can see exactly where he's going to attack, given the UI elements. I imagine like the best way to tweak this for higher difficulties would be in higher difficulties, just don't show where the enemy's going to attack. Like, don't add those splash damage markers on the HUD or whatever. You know, especially that charge. If you can't see where he's charging, you're dealing with another enemy like I am now. And then you get hit by that charge. That's going to do a lot of damage, so maybe if the devs end up watching this again, because I know they ended up watching our other stuff previously, take that into consideration with the higher difficulties, because then we don't get an enemy flagging where he's going to attack. I love the way I just flew like halfway across the map with that lunge. I'm doing my dive in, dive out thing here. I love the way I've got almost infinite mid-air lunge and boost here, which makes it a little bit easier. Oh, I say that and then he's charging me again. I've not gone all in stat-wise on melee either, so I'm kind of just trying to get as many hits in as I can without getting hit. So the Transient seems to be really good at this at the moment. He's taken a while to down compared to the other guy, but that is because I've only got spear. Whoa, that's a new move. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, so that's something I didn't see before. Oh, we got credits as well now, so we don't have like infinite moves. That's cool. I think that's the first time that's happened, but it did save our progress as well, which is really nice. We got a load of damage there on him as well before he downed us. Although we had fought a load of other enemies, so... Oh, oh, I say that and then he gets me there. What's the Gundam game name? This is Mass Builder. Oh, is this a full game release, says Alex? No, it isn't. For the moment, it's a demo. The idea is it's supposed to be targeted at PC and Switch eventually. But this demo at the moment that you see me play, this is on Steam for free. The devs are currently working on it, and they take all feedback, so... I don't remember this on the demo. Yeah, this has been upgraded. The new demo has been updated recently within the past day. So it's really cool. They've made new optimizations. They've included some new parts. This boss fight with its cutscene is all new. It just handles it a little bit differently, and in general just works a lot better. It's like the devs took into account all the feedback that we were giving them as a community and decided that they would just put out a better demo towards the end of this month just to get people hyped before the release. So this boss fight now gives you a little bit more of a run for your money if you're only using melee tactics, which I am. I'm trying to stay off the ground here because his stomp does a lot of damage. I'm trying to... Oh! Stay away from his charge as well. It's like I seem to be taking damage when I'm doing nothing. I do like that laser attack that he had as well. That was... Oh! AoE and it catches you in midair. I didn't realise that. My X-Ear can be even more up, says Alex. I made X-Ear a while back. It's a really good suit to try in this. Oh! Like after this, I'm making 2 other Gundams, so hopefully I can make stuff that's a little bit better at melee. Love all the items he drops at the end here. So there we go. We can see how good each suit is via the point system. So that was the Transient. So we'll just stay here for a little bit. The only thing is, the mission takes like 20 seconds to end. For the devs, if you end up watching this again, the mission really needs to end as soon as well, there needs to be a button for, because I understand what you're doing, you're giving people time to pick up these items. There needs to be a button for people when they've fixed, or, you know, they've got all of these items that just says, look, I want to go now. Because then they're not waiting around for like 30 seconds. Okay, that was the transient. I'm going to do the next one here now. Somebody else tried this previously with the other build. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a new frame here. For anybody that's just tuning in, I don't know how many slots we can have. Oh, okay. I do know how many slots we can have because it shows me across the bottom here. So we can have up to 32 units. That is a lot. So we'll probably use up all of those today. Or rather, over the course of these streams. So we'll go here and make the newest suit. Thing is, this one isn't white. So what we'll do is, where it says assemble effect all armor. No, you can't do that. Oh, random armor. So what? We can just randomize? Oh, that's a neat idea. Whoever came up with that, that is a really good idea. So you can just essentially create a randomized one and just go straight into the game like that. That is awesome. Whoever came up with that idea is amazing. Right, we'll do the paint here. Now what we'll do is, I need to make this kind of a little bit like a red. We'll just edit this here. Can we try and make it about that? Then we'll go metallic and gloss. And instead of being custom brown metal, we'll put it on style 6. About here. Make it metallic, make it a little bit glossy. Bring this down to about there. And then we'll go dark red metal. Can you do it pure gold? Yeah, you can. If you tweak around with it a little bit, you can. I made the Akatsuki from Seed before, and that was pretty cool. That was in the other build, though. So we'll go dark red here. It looks like it kind of fits. Amazing Red Warrior. No, no. You might be able to guess this, like, immediately from the colours, but if you can't, you will be able to eventually. I love all these new things that we asked them to add, and they managed to add into it. It just... Oh, I love it. It makes it so much better. Right, what we'll start doing here is assembling the unit. Sazabi. No, no, no. We can't get Sazabi in this in terms of design. So we'll slowly give away what we're making here by going off these different parts. I think what I'll do is I'll give it this kind of head. And the face. Red Zeta. No, no, no. Let's see about that one, I reckon. The neck is fine. The torso, I think, is probably going to change here based on this design. Let's go with that one. Did the devs say anything about modding support? What happened was, early on, I asked them, are they going to do anything about modding support? They said they're going to try and support it, but they're looking into it in future. So, like with everything else that we've asked about, they've been pretty reasonable with. I'm just trying to select that bit on the front, but I might not be able to do that. So, basically, if you want mod support in it, we probably will get it eventually. They were looking at Steam Workshop integration, which is really nice of them. They're just sort of building everything else up for the moment, and they'll get round to it. But it is nice that they actually addressed that. Let's see here. I reckon I can get away with that backpack, because we've got so many new parts in here now. Let's see. I want to do that. That might work as the front piece. Visago. No, no, no. But yeah, I've been keeping an eye on this game so much because of the amount of hype behind it and just the fact that I've been shilling it like crazy. It's a really fun game. I just can't wait to see how it comes out. Let's try that. No, it's not the Visago. It's not from X. That reminds me, I want to watch X at some point properly. Probably if they want some competitive rank, mods will not be allowed. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is trying to balance this game multiplayer-wise. I imagine, like, maybe they'd try and do mods where it was, like, single-player only. It's like, I just like the fact that the devs are actually accommodating in the sense that we asked them about it, and they're more than happy to sort of be like, guys, we'll come back to you, but that definitely sounds like a really cool idea, you know? That's why I like these devs so much, because they're so responsive to feedback, and they really seem to enjoy taking some of these ideas and just being like, yeah, we understand this will make it better. Sananju, no. There are no other Red Gundams, trust me, there are. Awesome, since IRC, they said they probably weren't going to do DLC, so it'll help with longevity. Yeah, exactly. I really needed that hand cover there. Like, the thing for me that's going to keep me going on this time after time after time is just the ability to make multiple Gundams. But, I just like how this game works. It's just, it's fun. Just doing something like this and throwing things together and then be like, okay, this is cool. Right, I think I can get away with this. But yeah, if you can guess what suit I'm making, then well done. I just love the way that we've had the devs in a couple of times responding to us, and they've been really positive with everything. I want them to be able to complete this and make it how they imagine it, you know, because it's really fun. It's like I said before, I waited on this because I wanted the updated version. I'm going to make this slightly stylized just to make it a little bit more obvious. I wanted to wait for the updated version so it was a little bit more optimized, and this just makes it easier to play. So here we go. People are giving up here. They don't know what it's going to be. So we're going to start going through and painting the suit up. So you might get a better idea of what suit this is in a moment. If you know it already, put it in chat. If you don't, just stick around because we're going to get around to it really fast. Right, I like the way that everything has been made a lot easier though, with the inclusion of all these little things that we've asked for. I can't get over how responsive they've been as a dev. Red Warrior? No. Red Warrior's been chosen already, but it's not that. Right, I'm just looking at the colour scheme that I've got here and trying to go off that. So we need that head camera there to be green. I wonder if they'll ever make that a head camera, because at the moment it's just a green piece. Right, that and that need to be where's gunmetal? Actually, it's more. Have we got like? Ah, there we go. That'll work. Fedora says Epyon. There we go. Fedora wins. Ding ding ding. It's the Epyon. I was waiting for somebody to mention it. I'm just trying to get as close as I can to the Epyon at the moment from Wing. Good call. Really good call. Because I didn't see anybody say Epyon before. People were so close saying Visago. Purely because the Visago is more or less the exact same suit. I just want to see how close we can get to Epyon now. Wing series, how can I not remember, says Alex. What I keep doing is I keep choosing ones that are classics just so that people can see how they come out. Because the ones that we're familiar with, if they look familiar or they look anything close to the source material, that's good. That's why I like doing this, because if it gets close to the source material, then it means it's a good customizer. Right, so we've got black, we've got matte black, we'll go metallic black here. We'll see if we can do this, because I know somebody else has done this on the forums. I've seen them do it, and it looked pretty cool, but because of these new parts now, we get to see just how much more accurate we can make it. Like, I reckon 3 there would be a bit of red. And then we've got the torso section here is a bit of green, bit of white, and a bit of red. So there is going to be the white section. I've actually got like the artwork right next to me here, so I can look at this. That bit is going to be green. We've got that gloss green for the center gem. And then we've got the yellow bits as well that I forgot here. That bit is going to be the red here that we've got. Let's see about the torso here, because I think I might have forgot about the yellow bits. Because the yellow bits are for the vents. I might have to do those with decals. So let's see if we can do decals on 2 and 1. So if I choose 1 and go to graphic, have we got anything that looks like vents? Maybe that. And then we can mirror them. I think that'll have to do. So we'll take that. We'll adjust that to, let's see, rotate to about there. That way. Then we'll scale it. I don't know why it's... Oh, I see. It's the offset rather than scale it. I forgot actually how the tool worked for a moment there. Let's try about that. And then we'll do wrap and we'll do offset. So we'll drag that about there, I reckon. And then we'll scale it just slightly. And save it. Now the question is, can I mirror that? Because of how it is. Can I do X flip? No, that won't. Doesn't look like I can mirror it, but I can change the color of it. So we'll do that. Number 2, design, graphic, and it was that one. We'll flip it the other way around. This will make up for the lack of details that we have, and then we'll do adjust. Then we'll try and match this up now. We go wrap, flip it that way, move it down, move it forwards to about there, and then we'll scale it slightly. About there. They added markings. Yeah, they've added quite a bit. It's like they've added different things throughout the dev cycle at the moment, which are really cool. There we go. That's correct there for the waist section. Let's see. The inner section was black, so we'll take number 1. We'll make that black metal there. The backpack is obviously different. It's wings for the Epyon on the actual thing, but because of the way M.A.S.S Builder is, we're going to have to do this a little bit differently. We'll paint it all black first, and then we'll work from there. So we'll do black metal. Right, so I reckon if I do that, if I do those as red and leave the other bits black, that kind of works. And then we can move on here. We got the front section. This is the pelvis there. That is just all red. So let's color separate just a little bit by having the 2 intersections be this black here. Then the front part, these are all black, so we'll just paint those sub-elements up. This is looking really cool at the moment. It's looking really accurate as well, which is surprising. That one and that one can be black. It's like that dark sort of maroon red. I can't see the rear skirt. I swear it's all red though compared to the front. We'll just have to leave it. I'm gonna have to split this up a little bit, kind of make something up because I can't see it on the artwork. So we'll go with that. And then the same with the back unit here. We'll just do all of that for the rear skirt. Probably something like that anyway. So we'll leave that like that. The shoulders have, I deliberately picked these because that section is going to be black the way that it is in the line art. And then the rest of it can be red. So we mirror that. That section, again, is black. There's a lot of black in this suit. The arms here, they can stay the way they are. Maybe split this up a little bit by having maybe that as black. So we'll go black metal here, mirror. And then this bit, I wanted the bit with the spike on the end because the spike has to be yellow. This is the best part about the new parts, because then well, yellow or gold. It depends on which one I want. Let's go yellow at the moment because I've not worked out a gold. Actually, I'll do the gold now. Custom 7. Edit style. Right, and then we'll do chrome gold. Then what we'll do is we'll bring this to about yellowy orange. And then we'll make it fully metallic and we'll make it fully gloss. So about there, I reckon. And if we go like that, then select style. Oh, there we go. It ended up there, so chrome gold. So that's looking pretty cool at the moment. Then the rest of that arm is dark anyway, but we'll split it up there by having that as kind of black colour again. Mirror that. The hand cover looks grey rather than the red, so we'll go with that gunmetal grey. They could add more metallic reflective colours, that would be awesome, says Alex. That's the thing though, they make you, or that rather they need you to make those yourself. You can make them pretty easily. All the tools are there for you, they just don't add them in by default, they just expect you to learn them. So let's go, I think it looks like a brown at the moment, but it's more of a grey, I think. Let's try that gunmetal, because of the way that it looks here. And then we've got the problem with this is all like that dark red. So maybe I can try and switch this up a little bit by adding a little bit of... No, that won't work. Cancel that. I'll stay true to the artwork here instead of messing around with it too much. These little bits, on the other hand, I'll edit those and make them black, because that's what it is. The colour feels too, mate. I want super shiny, says Alex. Dude, if you want, later on I'll do a metallic build, because the metallic builds are really fun. Because I still need to make my Akatsuki again. I was really happy with my Akatsuki Gundam from Seed. Just all chrome gold. That looked fantastic when I had it done. Let's see. We need the last little bits here, so that, and that need to be black. A lot of black in this kind of dark red on the suit, but we need green in here as well, so we'll put the green there. Super glossy. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll make the Akatsuki later on then. We'll do that gloss colour there to finish up the Epyon on both sides. Oh, there's a little yellow as well, I just noticed. We'll make it gold instead. Chrome gold. Okay, so there we should have... That looks really nice. Now, what I'm going to do is, before we take this out, because we always take each one of these out after we built it for a spin, we'll do Epyon. There we go. Select that. That looks really good at the moment. That looks way more accurate than the other one that I tried ages ago. So what we'll do is we'll take the sword here. It looks like it actually saves the weapons for each individual unit as well, which is really interesting. Yeah, you can save. We asked early on, can we get an ability to save, and they helped out by saying yes, you can. So now we have the ability to save, and it is fantastic. So now we can make the saber for it. We'll go ahead, and the thing is, we can't save the paint jobs if I remember rightly, and I know the Epyon sword hilt has that little bit of red in it, which is annoying me. We'll have to try and get it as close as we can up there again. I'm going to try. Was that gunmetal? There we go. Right, the top section here. I know that bit is that dark red. So we'll do custom style 1 here. Edit style. And it was about there. We had it about here as well. Try to get this close. We'll do Epyon red. I didn't want to give spoilers away before, so I deliberately didn't bother naming it that before. There we go. Right, and then the rest of it can be let's try custom style 2, and we'll edit custom style 2 to beam saber green. And the reason why we do this is because then we'll have it as like super, I don't know, with a super gloss. Like without any gloss it's terrible. With loads of gloss it's really shiny, and then we can make it either super metallic to have it have that reflective tint, which kind of works, or not. I asked them, can they put an emissive material in here so we can like make up for the lack of beam saber stuff, but don't think we've got that yet. So we've got, I don't think Epyon red saved the color, so we'll try it again. Select style, custom style, edit style. Can we just name that Epyon red and have done with it? Right, we need that, and the handle, I think, to be gunmetal grey. Yeah, it's not saving the name of that, so that's a bug. But okay, we've got that. You can't you save the colour to the palette on the left? I can't remember. If they had beam sabers, that would be awesome, says Alex. Yeah, we've been asking them for a while. I can't wait to see if they actually put them in. Now what I'll do is, because the boss is a bit annoying, I'll give it a backup. I know the Epyon doesn't have missiles, but we'll break the law a little bit here, and we'll go with these dark missile pods. And the missiles here, we'll just go red, just to give me a little bit of an edge in combat. And we'll make them lightning damage, because they are really cool. Right, so let's take this for a spin. Start the mission. Hello to everyone that's just joining in. Let's take the Epyon for a spin. I love the way that it said Epyon Gundam for the name there as well. I probably won't use the missile pods unless I'm really desperate, but I'd like them to be a backup just because of the boss being a little bit more awkward to fight. What I really want now, because I know you've seen these streams before, if you end up seeing them again, mod-wise, we need the ability to change the sounds in-game. I want the ability to change sounds, because you just know somebody's going to make a sound pack that has all the Gundam sounds in. Immune. I think Immune is when they're first coming out of the floor, in terms of status. But yeah, I want the ability to change sound effects in-game, just so if these aren't placeholder, then we can change the sound effects. Do love the way this suit looks at the moment, and that blade looks really cool because of how reflective it is. And we've got the shield as well. I swear I edited this, so I should have more melee damage, but it doesn't feel like it. So what we can do here is, I don't know whether anybody else noticed with the other builds, but we can actually fire multiple missiles at different types of enemies. So we can attack a lot more enemies on the go, which I really love, so it's always fun to target a load of enemies like this and just rain a bunch of missiles down on people. I know it's not what the suit would do, but if I had the ability to have like shoulder Vulcans instead of missiles, that would be really cool. I'm gonna have to check the tweaking on this, because I swear I edited the abilities of the suits. Maybe it doesn't save it, I don't know. We'll have to find out. Okay, we're doing reasonably well so far. I love these new animations. There we go. Nope. I love the way that they've kept the, or seemingly kept the characters the same as well, you know, the operator character. Because they were saying about possibly, you know, possibly editing the character art. It was just like, no, please don't. David Brand says, dude, can you imagine Heavy Arms type in this game? Or Heavy Arm type next in this game, so Armored Core style. I was going to say, I've made Heavy Arms as a suit in this before. I need to remake some of my favourite suits in this. Because the Heavy Arms suit was really cool when I made it last time. Let's try actually... Oh, attacking the boss head on here. Or maybe whittling down. Maybe they could add an aerial dive strike to these weapons. I hope they just add more weapon types, because that's the one thing they didn't do in this build, was add in more weapons. They added the boss and everything else, and some of the customizability stuff, but they didn't add any new weapons, and that was, I think, something people were kind of hoping for, to get an idea of what was going to be put in. And at least they optimized the frame rate, so it doesn't feel as tanky now on lower end systems, or rather it was because they had so much going on screen. I have a feeling they're still optimizing. I really need to find out how to, or rather whether the suit has been nerfed or not a little bit since last time I played. Also, they've not said what the aliens here, the Quarks, they've not said what they're actually weak against. So I guess that's a case of us finding out what they're weak against. Like I said before, in terms of difficulty as well, I would like it if on higher difficulties they did not show these hit markers. Because then, you don't know where the enemy's aiming, and then it makes it a little bit more awkward and frantic when you're in combat. I'm probably going to end up dead here as well. He implemented a live system? That was new into this. Where are the missiles going here? I see him. I don't know whether missiles have a lower flight time or not. It definitely seems like it. Seems like they're just generally slower. Did you import the tuning? I don't think I did, to be honest, because I tuned everything in the previous build, and it said I had all my money from the previous one. You know, but apparently, even though I've got tuning on it, it might not have been good enough, so... I'll have to retune all my setup. Probably do some tuning to the missiles. Yeah, I think they really need to adjust the flight time, because they really seem slow at the moment. It's just me, though. I think it's because I was used to spamming missiles in the other builds. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to die here by the looks of it, just because of... Oh! There we go. It's because of the way this guy attacks. He's got a special as well, that where he does like another AoE. Oh, crap. Another AoE type move. No! There we go. I love the way it actually saves your progress as well. Wonder if you can just continuously spam missiles here. This is why I said, like, I need to carry missiles on this build, even though it's not traditionally got missiles. Purely because, on the rare occasion where I really mess it up like that, then at least I've got a little bit of extra damage. I did love the way they added the extended melee lunge in mid-air, though, so I can dive in and out. But I do like that ability to just sort of dive in from halfway across the map and just stab a guy in the legs. It's not too easy to aim, though. I'd wish they'd had... Like, for the aiming system, you can't just sort of left or up or right to change where you're aiming. It's locked on, so, like, I would really prefer it if we had... There's a special. If we had the ability to lock on to other portions of his body a little bit easier. Yeah, projectile speed. I'd hope that they'd edit the projectile speed. I don't want to be around him when he does that, because it seems like that AoE hits him mid-air as well. I do like this boss fight, though. Oh! Almost. Oh, whoa, whoa. I do love the way he's a little bit more tanky than the, or at least at the moment, he's a little bit more tanky than the previous enemy. That was like a crawling type. I love the way he's just pounding on my shield there until I'm dead. And then he mysteriously fades out of existence. And then drops a load of stuff here.
Mission clear.
I still don't want them to have a button that's like, if you've picked up all the items, you just press and you're immediately out instead of waiting for like 30 seconds. That's going to be a really good thing to add in, just so that people aren't waiting around for the end of the map. Like, you collect everything and then bam, you just press like, enter or escape or something. Alex says, I wish they could have more aerial maneuvers. I know, right? I'd like more than just the 3-strike, but I'll go with what I got at the moment. I think it's weapon dependent, you know. I do like that Epyon build though, that looks really cool. Right, what we'll do is, we'll finish off with the final Gundam here, because what I've been doing is building 3 Gundams a day. So, we'll build the final suit here and see if you guys can guess what it is. And we'll use the new system, like I've been saying, to quickly get in and edit things. What we'll do is, so we've seen the Epyon there, we'll go to the new suit, and I'll even check the tweaking on the new suit. We won't name it yet, it's just so that you guys can try and guess. That's part of the fun of these streams, is guessing. But what we will do is make sure that all the painting is done to the eye flares. This is it's not exactly a huge hint, but it'll give you an idea of two. Or it'll get rid of a couple of suits that you might be thinking of, because Green Eyes is normally a classic Gundam. Now, paint-wise, we'll start off like we did with the new inclusion of paint everything white. And then we'll go in and see if I can do this Gundam here. Right, what we'll do is we'll start off with assembly. Instead of going in and painting absolutely everything, we'll get the face down and all these other parts, and we'll see how this looks. Right, I need... The thing is, they don't have any V-fins in here, so I reckon I'm still going to have to go with this very small thing at the top here. Head armor. I don't have anything like that on this suit, so let's try that. This is going to be similar to the classic Gundam design. Slightly different. Try to see here. I reckon that one will work for that. And then waist. Oh, actually no, this is the front, so we'll try getting... Normally this is a little bit of a giveaway as well. We'll try... Let's see here, because we've got these really pointy things. That's not going to work. That one's normally my favourite. I think it might be my go-to for all of these builds. Purely because of the way that it's set up. It allows me to paint a little bit more. The waist section is now my go-to. This one, the EXL body. That is just my go-to because it makes it so much easier. And backpack-wise, again, I think we'll choose this sort of a backpack, but will we cut it down? Let's see, we got that one, we got that one. I think I'll go with this one. The level of customization is amazing, says David Brandsetter. Yeah, it is really good. Wish they could add some Zaku parts. To be honest, Alex, if you go into the work in progress, you can actually see they've started adding parts like mono eyes and things. It's been foreshadowed in like the Kickstarter and other things where they showed off some of the individual parts. So if you want mono eyes and stuff, just wait. You'll probably get them in the full release. You know, they definitely look like they're trying to add as much as possible. In terms of other suit styles and things like that, or just the amount of customization, they did say that they got the idea from just being in the office and everybody talking about Gunpla. So for anybody that's new to this or hasn't seen it before too much, then welcome to one of the streams where I shill Mass Builder for like an hour. Let's see here. I reckon I can get away with that. What about that? No, I'll go with that one. I might be able to get away with that. The thing is, I want the new parts on here. It's always a challenge trying to use up everything. That one may have worked if it had been different. I'll stick with that. The idea is we build up a suit, we try and guess what it is as we're going, and then we take it out like normal. So, see how this goes here. I'm trying to edit the parts to make it look a little bit more accurate. Maybe I can do something about the hand here. Okay, that might be a little bit more accurate. Let's mirror that. All these individual bits that I'm selecting are deliberately chosen for one reason or another. Let's try that one. Thing is, this one is a pretty simple build from what I've seen. Like it's ankle armor. Ankle armor is a bit thicker. Apart from that. Actually, nice. Maybe that. That's got fins on it. I don't remember that. That's pretty neat. Try that one. Right, back's fine. Front. Let's try that for front. Now this is interesting because I might need to do scale. Let's try joints, right? See if I can... Oh, we can't... All we can do is mess around with certain aspects of it here. Maybe have the hips just slightly... Lower the arms slightly, longer the arms. Increase the size of the legs slightly. Right, now we're good to go. I love the way that customizing, because of all these little things that we asked for, is a little bit faster. Just that little bit faster than what it used to be. Have I still got the... Okay, so I haven't got the colours here. That's interesting. Oh, I need red. I need red. Right, dark red. It's weird how it doesn't save the colours every time you do something. We need green for the eyes, by the look of it. Eye flare. Oh, it already is green. Maybe it was just me with the face element there. Because face element 1 is normally a gunmetal, which, there we go, brings out the eyes a little bit more. Head style. I mean, 3 is always the head camera on this one, just because it's a little bit easier to go off. Normally 4 is the V-fin here, or at least a replacement for the V-fin. Let's try and make that the other part. Okay, we'll go with that for the what would be the V-fin. Side of the head. It's kind of classic again. Want to see which elements number 4 affects. Okay, so that only affects the vents. That's good. Select style. I think they've actually edited that now, because that used to affect more than just the vents, which is really cool. Head unit, we'll do that as gunmetal grey. Here's where it starts getting interesting, where I start having to mess around with the system just so I can make the suit look how I want it to. So here we go. When you guys have any idea what the suit is, call it out, and I'll tell you whether it's right or not. I'm trying to get the colours right here. Let's try blue metal. I'm going with these custom, well, not custom, these normal Gundam colours here. Let's try and see about the torso. This might end up looking accurate, or it might not. Hopefully it will. Let's try and see if I can get as close to it as possible. Right, so we got that. I reckon that might work. Okay, that's not looking too bad. That's looking pretty accurate. Can we edit the decals here to try and make the vents for it again? Let's do that one. Oh, Gundam. No. Let's see. Design, symbol. We always have to make up the vents somehow. This time, we'll try square vents. like that. We'll do colour, do yellow, adjust that a little bit more. The deeper yellow it is seems to look better. Rotate that so about there. Make sure we do wrap so that we can go around these areas, and then we'll just move that close. About there. Scale that maybe just a little bit. Offset that. Rotate it just a little bit more so it's more in line, and then we'll lower that and see how that works. Rotate it a little bit. I just wish, like, dev team, if you see this, I want the ability to mirror decals. That would be really nice. Because then it would save me trying to do this all the time. Because now I have to go to 2 and do that exact same thing again. It'd just be nice to have a mirror button. It would solve all these problems and make it super fast. Let's see here. Wrap there. And then we'll scale that more towards this way. It's more towards the end from what I've seen. And then we go scale and then offset. About there. Wing Gundam. No. I still need to actually make Wing. Around that era, though. You were close. Right, let's see here. That all needs to be... It's going to be interesting seeing how accurate I can make this. This is the challenge now. Can I? Quick GBO2 comment. After yesterday's game, I rolled a 10 roll, got a dumb experiment, speed suits, level 1, level 2, another melee unit I don't use as David Brandsetter. Whew. Good roll, it sounds like, either way. Right, let's make that white. I'll make that white as well. Select style. That kind of works. Right, the waist unit here, that bit and these bits can be dark red. The ashtray? No. We've done ashtray on previous streams. Let's see here. That was it. Which blue did I use before? It was like that one, wasn't it? Destiny. No. When I dropped a hint before saying it was around about the same time as Gundam Wing. You'll notice I'm always really nasty with some of these hints, where I'll just drop them, but I'll drop them in a really subtle manner. See if anybody picks up on them. So that is the only hint that you guys will be getting this time round. The rear skirts were blue, if I remember rightly. Let's just try this out. It's not often you see a suit with rear skirts being blue, but... Build strike. No. I'll remind you guys of the hint, right? Somebody said wing, and I said, it's not wing, but it's round the same time period as wing. So in other words, anything that isn't around the same time, it won't be. There we go. Lim Hansen says the God Gundam. Yes, you were right. Nice. Good guess. Absolutely love the God Gundam. The moment I saw these shoulders, I thought I'll go for it. And it's probably a little bit more obvious now that I've done that. No, the Shining Gundam doesn't have a backpack like this. Let's try and do the arm here. Because we got this huge arm. And then we've got the yellow bits on it as well. What we'll do is we'll do the cuff and the actual hand piece as the yellow. So we'll do that. And then we'll do the hand cover as well. I'm going to have to do the boxing glove style thing for it, but... So what we'll do is we'll do that, and we'll do that as yellow as well. Try and make this work out. I saw these individual bits, and I was just like, right, I can make the God Gundam out of that. Absolutely love the God Gundam. It's such a ridiculous design, in the sense that it is completely overpowered. Right, let's light grey that, just so we can get some part separation. And we'll do the same with the rest of it here. I wish they'd make like a real grade of the God Gundam, that'd be awesome. Devicia says, yo! Hey Devicia. Nice to see you again. Right, and then we'll do the feet, of which they are the classic red. So we get 1, 2... Make those the darkish red. And then we'll just do the front of that one. And then if we go to exit here, that actually looks pretty good. That's as accurate as I can get it. Let's name him. There we go. Let's select this boy and take him out for a spin. Let's just check the tuning on him, because I want all melee on him. There we go. For some strange reason, it hasn't updated him. He's got nothing here. No wonder he's been absolute trash. Right, let's see. Power. Let's do... what I wanted was a load of speed and melee. So let's try... Power 437 there. Let's try 439. I saw for a moment. 431 with extra mag and everything else. Let's do that. That one and 364. Okay, that'll work. OS will do whatever will give me the most stats in power. You need to import tuning from the frames menu. If they add a shield, I'll do Tallgeese, says Alex. I don't think I've done a Tallgeese build in this, to be honest. I have to try different ones. Well, let's try 338. Physical. Physical is 122 at the moment. Let's try 174. That was 186 for long range. Sustainable shields. 210. $220. Architect, armored frame, support frame. Ah, there we go. Here's where it's combat frame. Then we'll try physical with kinetic there. Kinetic might, and then kinetic might 2 doesn't seem to do anything. Maybe that. What about kinetic might 2? That drops it. That's weird, that. Okay, so that hopefully should be really good. Now, weapons-wise, what we'll do is we'll give it beam sabers and we'll give it the knuckles. Won't give it anything else like we did the previous ones because it doesn't have anything else. So we'll do the beam saber here, and we'll do that as heat damage, right? Do the actual end of it. We'll do it as a katana. I think we'll do it as that one. Grip wise, we'll paint it. Where is it? Marlon Crow said, someone said Knuckles. Can you show me the way? God, dude, that's a dead meme. Dead meme. Nice to see you again, though, Logan. Right, so what we're going to do is paint the saber here. It was pink. Sucks no co-op test yet. I know, right? So what we'll do is we'll edit the style here. We'll select style. Go style 1. Edit. Style 1. It's like a pinkish, light pinkish, reddish beam saber, if I remember rightly. We'll try with that, and we'll go super gloss, super metallic. Try to get that reflective portion. I I hate the fact that it's really hard to rotate this at the moment. I don't know why, it's just, I'm using my mouse, and my mouse isn't broken, and it is severely hindered for some strange reason when I'm trying to paint. I don't know whether that's a bug or not. I think, if it is, the devs need to get on that. Because it's easier rotating it now than it was before. Strange. Really strange. Yeah, that's the heat saber that we got. I think we can name that, but it just says Untitled, so yeah, it's really weird. I don't know whether it's not dead, it's revived because of Sonic's horror show. Oh god, no, don't even get me started. Right, so we'll do select style here for the grip, because we need to have the grip there, and then where it says Assaulto, we'll go with we can just put the hammer on it instead. But we'll go with the full-on boxing gloves. Dave's used the quick view buttons. Yeah, I know I can use the quick view buttons, right? But I also like free doing it, and it's just not having it. I still don't understand what godforsaken fool thought the live-action Sonic was a good idea. Somebody clearly thought it was a good idea. Don't know who, though. Right, let's paint this up. Blue metal. And then we'll put the yellow metal over the top on... Oh crap, it didn't add to sub-element 3 there. We'll do that. That can work for the glove. Or the fist that it has. So we've got beam saber, fist. And we'll take the God Gundam out. Keep an eye out in the bottom left here, because it's so cool how it says the unit name. Here we go. I love the optimizations on this. I actually love the way this looks. It looks so cool. And we can switch out to the fists. Oof! That did a lot. That did a lot more. I know I went all in on physical damage, but oh boy! We're just leveling everybody here. Really loving this build at the moment. So ridiculous but fun. Let's try the saber if I'm not locked into combat here. I mean, locked in the geometry. Just punch everything. Oh, this is such a good one. I know it's so ridiculous like this, but... There we go. I just wish I could have like a hyper mode as well, but I know that's asking for way too much. I should just like try and duplicate this build and then just have it in gold for the hyper mode. Right, let's just pause for a moment because live chat has just gone too far down. And I can't keep up with it. Gundam Team USA representing Japanese-made components. Does fists look better on Gundam Maxter? They would, but I mean, like, there's no other way of replicating the God Finger. Let's just level everybody. I'll have to make the Maxter at some point. Start trying to see if I can do some of the more the G Gundam suits. Because I said I wanted to do the Master Gundam at one point, so. Oh my god, look at his health go down. Oof. Just box the living daylights out of these enemies. I want to be able to see the full enemy, but it's hard to target him when he's, because when you auto lock, it goes onto his legs. It's annoying. I'm trying to aim higher up, but it's just not happening. Logan says, "Shining finger!" I need to actually find out what the Japanese version is, whether it's Godfinger or not. I love the way we're practically untouchable now, apart from the health that we've already lost. That lunge is ridiculously huge. There we go. Oh, I'm really liking these builds today.
Mission clear.
Maybe not the Transient so much. The Transient was kind of so-and-so, but I think that was because we hadn't upgraded it. So we've had the Transient, the Epyon, and the God Gundam. I do love the way that they've still got the reflective surface on the beam saber there. Still wish we could get an emissive material like that. On the saber, but we'll have to work it like that for now. Ah, just trying to put him in a good pose, and instead we get him in like mid swing. But yeah, that was really cool. I enjoyed that. So let's just recap here. We've got the God Gundam, the Epyon, the Transient, and then one of the placeholders that I made just to see what the new suit parts were. I'll probably delete that one later. So yeah, select the God Gundam. We'll leave it at that for now. I hope you've enjoyed. Come back tomorrow for more Gundam. We'll see you next time. Bye!